Today we're going to demonstrate using a HackRF One as a signal source. And so what we have is we have a HackRF One plugged through a 20 dB attenuator into an Icom 8600. And the first thing you want to do is make sure you're not overdriving the system. And so we'll set the RF gain down to its minimum value. And then we'll send a little bit and see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there you could see at 0 dB gain, it was still pushing about 40 dB on the meter, and so that's actually high enough at this 3 megahertz. At higher frequencies, you have to crank it up a little in order to hear it better. But by and large, you just want to watch the power that you're putting into the system to make sure you're not overdriving it. What we're doing today is we have a HackRF One plugged directly into an Icom IC-R8600 through a 20 dB attenuator, and we're going to try seeing how good of a signal the HackRF One generates at various frequencies. And so here we are at 3 megahertz, and we're going to send to the Icom 1, 2, 3, and that was pretty high quality. And so we'll go and reset to 30 megahertz. We got a little bit of computer noise here at 30 megahertz, and try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was nice quality. And so let's jump to 300 megahertz. And we'll try now at 300 megahertz with the narrowband FM. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's really nice quality. And so let's go to 3 gigahertz. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at 3 gigahertz, the quality wasn't quite as good, but not bad. So that's the narrowband FM. Here we have the HackRF One still plugged directly into the IC-R8600, and we're going to try various frequencies, this time on upper sideband, and see how well it seems to work. And so here is 3 megahertz. 1, 2, 3. And that was pretty reasonable. So let's go to 30 megahertz. One, 2, 3, 4. Again, pretty high quality. So let's go to 300 megahertz. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there you can see there's a little bit of distortion. It's not exactly centered. And we'll go on to the 3 gigahertz. One, two, three. Oh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so at 2 gigahertz, it's so far off a frequency that you can't even hear it. Here we are back again with the HackRF, and I was wondering what had happened to the upper sideband, and I finally found it. It was just 4 kilohertz too low, which made it out of range that you could hear. And so if we push it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that's one of the problems with the HackRF is its frequencies aren't that accurate. And so there we have it, the HackRF One being used as a signal source, and it by and large does pretty good.